Hello. Ready for some science? Hello. Welcome to Curiosity Corner Live. If it's cool, I'm just going to give everyone a moment to connect. Awesome. Welcome. We're going to work with colors. Colors are great. Hi. Awesome. All right, so I'll just start talking. So first, I want to say welcome to Curiosity Corner Live, and welcome to my home. I'm going to be talking about some cool color awesomeness today. And yeah, my name's Matt, and I work in guest engagement at the Great Lakes Science Center. So yeah, awesome. Hello to all. You guys are great. So what I want to talk about is cool, and it's called chromatography. Chromatography is this fancy thing that scientists use to separate solutions or things inside of solutions. So we're going to use chromatography to look at color because color is great, and then we're going to make some art. But what I want to show you is basically how it works and how we can actually find colors hidden inside other colors. Yeah, because did you know that sometimes when you look at something that's like a complex color like purple or black, it's not just those colors. There's a bunch hidden within that make that color what it is. So for the experiment, we're going to need a couple things. First thing is paper towel, cup, and water. And we want, if you want, to use a limited amount of paper towel or a smaller amount. Just use a smaller ratio of everything. So I'm going to be using this larger piece with a larger cup, but I could also use a smaller cup with a smaller piece of paper towel. And I could get the exact same reaction, but it wouldn't be quite as easy for you guys to see. So first thing I'm going to do is draw a line from the bottom of the paper towel about 1 inch. And that's to create a distance that I can see. And then I'm going to create black ink on top of that line. And I don't have a black ink marker, but what I'm doing is the exact same thing that you'll see, or pretty much the same thing you'll see with a black ink marker. And that's the creation of the colors that were within. So what we're seeing here is me putting what is required to create black. Because in the same way with color, you can create just as you can do the opposite, show what is inside. So using this, my goal is to put the paper towel edge right on top of the edge of the water and not let the pencil line that I've created to touch that water so that we can keep that distance. And what I'm going to do is that. And now what's happening is called capillary action. Capillary action is the super cool thing where it allows a liquid, in this case water, to defy gravity. And it does that in two phases. The first phase is the stationary phase, which is the paper towel, because it's not changing. And then we have the motion phase or the mobile phase, and that is the water. And that is the water using capillary action, which is just the water molecules bouncing off cellulose to travel up the paper towel to defy gravity. What do you notice happening? I think it's pretty sweet because I saw a black dot that we created on the bottom, but it seems like as the water is spreading through the paper towel, it doesn't look black anymore. And the water is actually separating the pigments inside the ink. It's pretty cool. So if I take it out, you might be able to see we have like our black dot in the middle, but it's almost like a deep blue coming around that. And then spreading out, we have more purple. And then up towards the top, we have our lightest blue. And as I return it to the water, it just keeps climbing up that ladder. But yeah, so what I think is really cool is how we can use this to make art. And what we do is we use the same process with different materials. So if I was really feeling awesome, I could take a coffee filter. And it's due to the fact that it's like a similar composition of paper. It's like doesn't have dye and it's all cool. Basically, what I'm going to do is just take some ink, like the markers, and color some pieces of ink onto the coffee filter. And what's going to happen? I'm going to use blue, orange, and yellow. And just for fun, I'm going to throw a dot of green in the middle because, like, who doesn't like green? So literally, all I've done is this. And now I'm going to fold it into a triangle, or what I like to call my burrito pizza. If you haven't tried a burrito pizza, you should invent it. All right. So, what do you think is going to happen when I put this in? So, you can obviously use chromatography to separate colors. But you have the ability to combine them as well using the same process. And in doing so, you have some pretty awesome creations. So, I've only done this for a moment, but if I take it out and expand it, it'd be easier to see once it's dry. But what I can see is we have our blue, our orange, and our yellow, and then our green has mixed through, and then we have a brown surrounding. And if I let this dry, it'll actually look like a really cool tie-dye creation. But yeah. So my challenge now is for you to at home make your own chromatography experiments or creations. And you can do so with everything that I've just showed you. And if you have limited supplies, just do really tiny miniature versions of everything. Awesome. And thank you guys so much for watching. And please make sure to share any of your creations with us using our hashtag StayCuriousCLE because we want to see all the awesome stuff that you guys come up with. So please tune in this afternoon at 3 p.m. for my follow-up video, which will talk more about cool art chromatography and maybe a sneak peek about what's going on tomorrow. It's awesome. Thank you guys so much. And remember to follow us on social media and like and subscribe our videos because you want constant science content. Thanks, guys. And don't forget, stay curious.